Well, greetings, namaste, my friends. This is GG Too Fine, or G Money, or Uncle Greg, or Dad, or Gregory Reading, or Life Coach Greg. However you know me, and by whatever label you associate with me, regardless of all those labels, at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, or in the now, I am just that I am. And that brings us to our headline: labels limit life, or it depends if they flip this video around, labels limit life, whichever way. Either way you look at it, it's the fact. And I'll tell you where some of my awareness on this topic came to light. While I was very seriously studying some philosophy while watching the movie Wayne's World. Okay, I believe I actually did a spit take because there was a scene where Wayne, they were really was taken with Cassandra, just absolutely just in love with her. So usually, if someone wants to speak their love interest language, they'll learn a few remedial words, but of course it's a comedy and it's fiction. So he, of course, learned perfect Cantonese. And in perfect Cantonese, he says to her, was it Kierkegaard or Dick Van Patten who once said, and then I did outcomes, whatever, while eating, drinking, or whatever. And I just laughed hysterically because that was hilarious to me. The fact that he couldn't distinguish, was it Dick Van Patten or Kierkegaard? But anyway, so once we move past that, the line was, and it was Kierkegaard, by the way, not Dick Van Patten. The line was, if you label me, do you not negate me? That's the essence of this blog post. Be with that. If you label me, do you not negate me? Like basically erase all my essence through your label of what you think I am. So I'm not going to go too far into that because now the more I talk on the subject, the more labels that I will put on the subject. But the more awareness points that came to me on that subject also were in college through philosophy and through art when my lovely art teacher Ann Litzka said, what do you see here? How do you describe this artistically? It's a bird. It's great, but that's about the least thing as it is because each word, whether it's apple, bird, the most remedial words even, means something completely different to everybody else. Ask Fabio what he thinks when he hears the word bird. He might think of a goose flying into his face on a roller coaster or something. But just something that's as innocuous as just little labels that we associate all of this meaning to, and without realizing it, we're actually enslaved by our precepts or preconditioned thoughts of that thing. And what that's ultimately doing is it's taking us out of the now. So in being open and having that mindset of openness, of something different, and shrinking the circle of what we don't know, now we're opening our minds to the detrimental effect of labels. Like for example, years ago when I was a kid, if I wore a pink shirt, I would be labeled gay. Now I don't care about that. Back then, I was living in fear, so that was like, whoa, okay. But now I realize that that is a label that is like a big brush. It's doesn't serve anybody if you decide to fear that label. It's just other people that love people. And so anybody who is offended by other people's love, that's their own problem. But again, it's all about labels. So I think we've kind of talked enough about this because I don't want to label it. Be with the idea that you don't have to label things. Just let things be what they are with a new, fresh set of awareness, eyes, ears, heart, and that, and see where that idea takes you. With that, I'm going to go eat some sushi with my little buddy, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.